Good morning. I'm going to try to remember to upload this video a little bit later. As of right now, because I didn't quit smoking, I just decided I needed to take a smoke break. They were in there in the background with the revving of engines and all types of stuff, but I decided I needed to take a smoke break. And as you can see, my armor is all on my legs. Um, as soon as I did that, smoking is what they use to cause bacteria and mucus buildup. I have nothing against smoking. I know that it's not the smoking. I know that it's them manipulating everyone's system internally. Smoking is not the problem for causing cancer. It probably never was, and it probably never will be. It's the fact that these agents have access to our bodies to control and manipulate our bodies at their will. So, like for me, I was supposed to be smaller. Right now, the last bowel movement I had was possibly 5 p.m. yesterday. That was the last bowel movement I had, and since then, I've only eaten fruits. Fruits. I think I ate a meal of like vegetables and stuff. And I have the whole day recorded, so if I'm saying anything false, I can go back and look at the day. But then you sit here and you may look like I may look smaller, but full constipation going on, inflammation going on, just them like stomach is being stretched up and down. Like my stomach has been pulled and twisted so much that this exists instead of the abs that are supposed to be there, because they never wanted me to be healthy or have abs. Um, they don't like beautiful people. They don't like healthy people, especially if they're good-hearted. And this is just something I've been dealing with all night long. I haven't been able to use the bathroom, but my body been trying to make a bowel movement. Not trying, it's been wanting to make a bowel movement. There's a difference. When your body is naturally saying like, hey, I'm going to the bathroom, and something is forcibly restricting it, there's a conflict. So my body is working fine. There's nothing wrong with my body. I'm healthy. I just have agents doing illegal internal surgeries inside of my body and restricting blood flow. They are forcing fluid retention and forcing constipation 24/7. So okay, so um, let's talk about this. I'm going through the whole day from after I made the video last night until now. So nothing really happened at work. I did what I was supposed to do. They had certain people come and ask me questions, stupid questions, say stupid things. That's normal. That's what gangstalking is. But for the most part, I don't really brush them off. I just tell them sometimes I genuinely don't know. I say it in the most respectful way. I genuinely don't know. Most people come in and complain, be like, you guys need to price things. Well, we're trying. You guys, one lady was like, hey, do you know this thing is broken? I'm like, well, you see it's broken. Why do I need to see it's broken? You know what I mean? Like, but okay, it's broken. Now what? She was like, is this the only one that you have? And I was like, from what I know, ma'am, as of right now, that's the only one we have. And she was like, well, it's broken. And I'm like, okay, we've established it's broken. And I just looked the other way. it's just, and that can be looked at as like, that's just a customer. That's how customers are. And it is. Some are difficult for no reason, but I ignore them. Other than that, I got all my work done today. They hit me with frequencies. They were utilizing the voice code technology, nanocommunication, but I ignored them to the best of my ability. And I just kept working because I was just, I don't know, hell bent on getting as much done as possible. I was gone all weekend. It looked like nobody touched anything, not in soft lines or hard lines. The only person that did is the new store manager, and I guess he worked with somebody and they got most of the food out, but that was about it. So, as far as my diet today, I didn't cook this morning the way I wanted to because I was helping my parents all weekend and I was tired. I slept for probably, I slept a lot. So Sunday to Monday, Saturday as well. After we got finished working, I slept at my one of my sister's house, and then my other sister's house. I slept, and then I slept on the car ride going there and the car ride coming back because I was just tired. And then when I got here, I think I rode my bike and worked out and played the piano, and then I slept here, and then I slept all night. I didn't normally. I wake up at 4 or 3 in the morning, um, but I woke up actually around 6:30, 40, 50, and I had to be to work by 8. So I didn't even get to shower. I just had to clean up, get fresh, get dressed, brush my teeth, put on new clothes, moisturize like the bottom part of my skin, like my legs and my feet, and then I had to go to work and I worked all day. So as far as like my vegan diet, again, I didn't cook. I just ate whatever was quickest, which was, I think it was like 2 spinach patties and cocoa bread, because Juicy Patties is like right next door. So I ate that for breakfast, and then for lunch, I think I went back. I wanted just 2 spinach patties. They didn't have spinach patties. They said somebody came in like right before me and got a dozen spinach patties, and they said they wouldn't have any more for 19 minutes, and I was already on my lunch break. So I just got 2 pieces of cocoa bread, which I think was a setup because they knew I was going to go get the spinach patties. I was going to choose somewhere close to stay, to get off the clock, to get off my lunch break as quick as possible to get back to work. So I think they sent the person in to buy, because it's just very convenient. And they utilize cocoa bread. If I eat too much, they use it to try to cause sleep deprivation, turn it directly into sugar and mucus. And like right now, like my head is hurt and it feels like they're trying to trap mucus. So I'm gonna eat my food that I cook and take my medicines to see if I can flush out some of that mucus that they're trying to trap up there and cause sleep deprivation. Um, So that was my diet for lunch, and then I brought pears and oranges to snack on as well. So I've been eating pears and oranges all day, um, and I was constipated from 5 p.m. yesterday to 1 p.m. today, um, and then I had a bowel movement at 1 p.m. And I had another bowel movement when I was getting off of work at 6. So I had a bowel movement at 6 p.m. as well. Um, and they did that to just delay as much time as possible. They like to waste time. Um, it wasn't a natural bowel movement. It was a release, a remote control release of my endocrine system, digestive system, whatever, a release of my bowels. So right now, for the past 4 or 5 hours, I've just been eating fruits and vegetables, and I know I need to go to the bathroom. My body is trying to And this is how I know my body is fine and my signals are working fine. My body is trying to produce a bowel movement. But these agents are, or these cult members, whoever they are restricting that bowel movement from coming. So my main thing is, them constantly trying to stop blood flow, constantly with the fluid retention, constipated on a vegan diet of like fruits, vegetables, and starches, just constantly being constipated, and them slowing down weight loss as much as possible and trying to create health issues and medical history. So it's like, no, it's not nanotechnology, it's not a government agent, it's actually me. But I would be confused because I would tell the doctor, hey, this is my diet. Even though I know doctors are in on it, this is my diet and this is my exercise, and all of it's documented and recorded. What's the problem? If there's an underlying issue, I just feel like it would have shown itself by now. It's been 3 years. So, of just recording and documenting constipation. So, on to exercising and riding the bike. I have been documenting the difference, the changes in the wind. So, as I'm riding my bike, it feels like there's just obviously I'm being tracked by their satellite. So it feels like there's a funnel of wind. It doesn't feel like it is a funnel of wind just being like my own personal air conditioner to keep me as cold as possible so blood doesn't flow, heart doesn't pump, vessels close up, because that wind sweeps away electrons, generates electricity, sweeps away electrons. Too much electricity, you're closing, restricting blood vessels, interrupting electrical signals to where the heart can't pump properly, blood can't flow, and fluid gets trapped in places where it shouldn't be. It affects every single organ, probably piece of tissue on your body, every single nerve and blood vessel inside of you. And it actually makes it very hard for me to pedal and ride my bike. But I still make do because it's mind over matter and pure willpower. I want to exercise, I want to be healthy, I want to lose weight, and I've always wanted that. But I've always had this voice in my head that wasn't mine. Now I know it's not mine. That was telling me, oh, you can't do it. You don't have enough energy. They were taking energy away from me, stealing electrons, hitting me with frequencies. I never knew it. And I always wanted to be in the best shape of my life. I said I was going to do all of this at 40. But instead now I'm doing all of it at 30, now that I know that their system exists and they've been trying to restrict me from being the best version of me possible. So this is just me doing everything I can in my power to keep going and making, even though it's gradual, making progress for myself, even though I got a whole bunch of government organizations trying to hinder me in the process. Eventually, I plan on going back to school next year. I really want to get a house, and I want to get a better job. Even though I know that they're going to make that extremely hard for me, I'm going to document every single step of the way. Blacklisting, interviews, applications, school, even when I get my car, I'm going to document that whole process of them targeting, attacking, uh, um, destroying, because I had cars previously, but they used to pop the tires. I'm sorry this video is a little bit longer. It's like a full day. And it's all encompassing goals and everything, as well as the vegan diet. And I just want to show people like, hey, this shit is fucking hard, but it is also entirely possible to just keep going and just keep trying. And pretty soon they're going to have to expose themselves. I'm doing everything in my power to expose them, but they will expose themselves in the long run.